Welcome back to the channel. Hi, how are you? My name is Jeannie. This is Unfiltered 50s, and if you've never been here before, then welcome. I'm so glad that you finally found us. I hope that you'll take time before you click off this video to become part of the Unfiltered 50s fam by clicking on the big red subscribe button down below. In today's video, I'm really excited to do this video because it is another video in collaboration with some of my really good friends here on the YouTube platform. I am collaborating again with Makeup with Jessica Vargas. I am collaborating with my YouTube daughter, it's Amanda, and you know I always love taking the time to collaborate with her. And also I am collaborating with Bobby Loves Beauty. That's Jessica Vargas's BFF. If you don't know her, go run over and subscribe to her. And also another one of my really good friends, we have been trying to catch up and do a collab, and she is another one of my adopted daughters here on the YT platform. It is Tina's Health and Beauty World. And so if you do not know Tina, she is a really just fabulous gal. She is just a doll and you're gonna love her. So today's video, what is it over? Well, it is on our most regretted product purchases in 2020. And guys, do I have quite a few laid out here. I just went through my collection, and these are the ones that I haven't already taken back or given away. They will probably go over to my declutter pile, but I did want to go over them with you and just maybe kind of give you a little brief reason why I do regret purchasing them. Some of them I will keep and try to work through, but I would never repurchase them again. So let's just dive in. The first one that I'm really disappointed in is the e.l.f. Putty Blush. So I ordered this one from e.l.f. and then I ordered quite a few from Milani. Thank goodness I made that choice, and I ordered more in the Milani line than the e.l.f. These are very non-movable. Let me say that. They are very putty-like. When they say putty, they really mean putty. So I just don't find, even though they seem to blend out well whenever I'm blending it for you here, I don't find that they blend good on my foundation on top of my skin. They just seem to be kind of patchy. Maybe it's the type of foundations that I use, the way that I do my makeup, but I find that the Milanis have a little bit more slip to them. So in comparison from the e.l.f. to the Milani, I just like the Milani better. So I would choose the Milani over the e.l.f. It's not that these are necessarily a bad product. I would just choose, if I had it to do over again, I would just stick to the Milani side. So if I had to make a choice and I'm going to be comparing the e.l.f. to the Milani, it is the Milani that I would choose, not the e.l.f. because the Milani just has, like I said, a little bit more of that slip. You know, I'm into more of a creamy type foundation. My skin is 52 years old. It is dry, dehydrated, so I don't have natural oils in my skin. Now, by contrast, if you have oily skin, this may be the one for you. So you have to think about your skin type. I'm always using a serum, more oily, more heavy type of foundation. Heavy as in more oily based. Like I love serum oil, Kosas oil based foundation, Ilia Serum Tint Foundation, the new Flower Get Real Foundation. Loving all of that oily based. My skin just sucks it up, so I'm loving that type of stuff. So if you have oily skin, this may be the one that you would like more than me. This is just based on my use, the way I do my makeup, my skin type, and my dewy finish preference. Let me state that as we move forward. The next product is the Tower 28. And I should just grab up my other Tower product and speak about it here because it's the same reason. I purchased the Tower 28. This is Super Dew No Shade highlighter, if you will. And it's very goopy. It's basically just kind of Vaseline. I think I could get this same result with Vaseline if you want to know the truth, or Aquaphor or anything like that. It stays sticky, it stays goopy. I just can barely leave it on my hand. Hair sticks in it. If my hair blows around, or you know, I just shake my head, my hair's in it, it's there to stay. I gotta pull it up off of my face. It's just nasty. I just can't take it. So this is, I thought I took this back. I guess I didn't. I should have. It's probably been too long by now, but if I could, I would. But I bought this one. Don't like it. This is the Tower 28 Bronzino in the shade West Coast. Same exact reason I don't like their highlighter. I don't like this. It's very Vaseline-like based. So when it goes on, it's very, very creamy. Very, yeah, it's just Vaseline-like. I just don't like it. I can't think of when I would want to wear this. Just don't work for me. Major fails. Okay. I'm not even sure I like the color, really. Just major fail. The next thing is the Fenty Beauty Cream Bronzer in 03 Macchiato. Now, this product is not a bad product. Why do I regret buying it? Because I have the Fenty matchsticks and I just don't understand. These are basically just, in my opinion, a repackage of the matchsticks. And if you have the matchsticks, there's absolutely no reason to buy these products. These work pretty much exactly the same as the matchsticks. Use up your matchsticks and then replace your matchsticks with these. And I think that's what these are basically doing, is just repackaging of those matchsticks. So yeah, I regret buying this because once I got it, I realized that basically they feel a lot like the matchsticks. They're doing the same thing as my matchsticks. I continue to use my matchsticks. And by the time my matchsticks are gone, this is going to be too old to use anyway. So I feel like that was wasted. The next product is the Becca Ignite product. And this one is, I don't know. Oh, this is in the shade Love. I think I've got two of these. One in a pink and then one in this shade. And these sort of remind you of the Jeffree Star Liquid Frost. And they're really, really pretty. And the way that I use these is I put these underneath my makeup. Now the product itself is beautiful. It's like a highlight underneath your makeup. I have no qualms with the product itself and their beauty. They are absolutely gorgeous. I love this one and I love the one that I have in Passion. It's like a pink shade. What I can't stand about these products, this is the pink shade in Passion. It's just beautiful. I don't know if you can see that or not, but they're both so pretty. Look so good underneath your makeup, underneath your foundation. Absolutely love them. They smell horrible. I can barely stand the smell, and smells really set me off. They can cause me an instant migraine. Now these don't cause an instant migraine for me, but they just have the weirdest odor. A lot of times odors go away, they dissipate. It just lasts for a little while, but not these. You smell yourself. You smell your face all day long. You smell this. It's like a sickening, sweet perfume smell that you just can't run away from. And will I ever purchase them again? Absolutely not, because it's so bad. It's just so bad. I don't know. I just can't do it. I can't do the smell of those. But I was so hopeful for them whenever they came out because they are absolutely gorgeous. So if you can do the smell, it's not a bad product. But buyer beware. Whew, the smell is really bad. The Hourglass Sublime Flush. This is a gorgeous blush. I absolutely adore it. And it was marketed as new. I am so ticked that I purchased this because after I used it for a while, I just started having feelings of deja vu. It's like, I know I've seen this blush before. I know it. I know it. Then I pulled out my Ghost Edit palette and I got to looking. And the reason why I've seen it before is because it's in the Ghost Edit palette. This shade right here is Sublime Flush. Blush, Sublime Flush, right there on the back. So why would Hourglass market this year as new? It says right there on their website, new. So I am so ticked that I bought this because I already own it here. That is a huge product purchase regret for me because I already own it. So yeah, thanks Hourglass. Then I purchased the Naked Skin by Urban Decay One and Done Hybrid Complexion Perfector. I purchased mine in the shade medium. I do not like this. One, the color isn't right. I don't like the way it looks on my skin. It makes me look old. It makes me look crepey and cakey. Yeah, this was just a huge regret for me. I really wish I had not purchased this one. Major fail in the complexion department. I'll just throw that away right now. Then I purchased the Fenty Beauty. This is the Soft Silk Pro Filter Hydrating Primer. I just didn't find that this did anything. I mean, you put it on. Yeah, that's about it. You just put it on. I didn't find it did anything. So there's a lot of hydrating primers out there that I like a lot better than this. I like the Tarte hydrating primer so much more. There's just a lot of them that I feel like drugstore hydrating primers that work better and I can see better results than with this. This one just didn't do anything, so not impressed with this. I also purchased the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Eye Primer. Definitely don't like this. I felt like that my eyeshadow skipped with this one, kind of stuck to it. I just was not a big fan of this one either, so didn't like it. I liked the color of it because it was a light pink color, but outside of that, I didn't like this one. So that's another purchase regret that I had. I bought Rare Beauty blushes. These are the liquid blushes. I bought one in the shade Joy, and I bought one in the shade Happy. These are not bad. They're just a little too pigmented. I regret purchasing these because I have a lot of M Cosmetics blushes. So my bar is set very, very high because if you're going to give me a liquid or serum blush, then you have to be as good as or better than M Cosmetics to really catch my attention. For me to think that you're good, you have to be as good as M. And that does not happen every day. M is very, very good and holds the market, in my opinion, on liquid and serum blushes. M Cosmetics blushes Their serum blushes blend out like a dream. They are just the benchmark. And unfortunately, these just don't do it. So I would say don't waste your money on Rare Beauty. Go to the benchmark. Go where it's at. Go to M Cosmetics and pick up their serum blushes because they are the best. Then I picked up two of these little shades here from the MAC Holiday Collection. I wanted these as, you know, the center of my lids. These are terrible. They're just terrible. Whenever you look at them, you just cannot tell just how glitter bomb city they are. I had so much fallout and so much glitter underneath my eyes when I tried to use these. It was horrible. They look like they're going to be really, really pretty. But what an epic fail. I purchased the Urban Decay Stay Naked The Fix powder. This made me look really 10 or 20 years older, this powder did. Oh, I hated this. I purchased the Dominique Cosmetics Latte 2 palette. I loved the lippies that came with it, and I was so hoping that this was going to be good like Latte 1. But it's just not. I loved Latte 1. So maybe it was the anticipation of Latte 1 that I thought this palette was going to be that good, but it's just not. It is not the same as Latte 1. Just isn't. So I really regret purchasing Latte 2. I got sold and suckered into the hype with this. This is the Tarte Shape Tape Glow Wand. This is the dumbest thing. It's got this little sponge tip applicator on one end, but it comes out all the time. It just like plump, flops out. I don't know what I was thinking. It's a glowy concealer. And who wants to be shiny underneath their eyes? So, and it's really shiny. I have no idea what I was thinking. So this was an ultimate fail. It should have been a fail before they ever put it on the market. And then I was the one that picked it up. I don't even know. Then I picked up the Charlotte Tilbury Desert Haze. I did not like this palette. Oh, this is the worst palette she's ever come out with. I don't know if it was the formula or what, but I had to work so hard to get my look on this palette, and I hated this palette. I still hate it. Now, I love her little New Nudes palette, the Super Nudes Easy Eye palette. I love it. I don't know what's different about the formula, but there is definitely a difference between the two. There's a little bit of sheen in this one, and there's absolutely no sheen in this one. This one absolutely sucks to me, and this one is really, really good. But yet, a lot of the colors are the same. Love this one. The Super Nudes Easy Eye Palette. Really hate this one. The worst Charlotte Tilbury product I've ever purchased, and that's the Desert Haze palette. Then I picked up the Charlotte Tilbury, this is the Hollywood Superstar Glow Highlighter from the Holiday Collection this year. Guys, I do not like this. Do not like this. I think it's just my skin tone. It's just too dark for my skin tone. But last year's highlighter was to die for, so I was really wanting it to be good like last year's, and I don't think it gets that good. Last year's was so good. This year's I'm just not loving it. I regret buying it. I purchased two more products that I'm going to tell you about. One is the Tom Ford, and I know people are going to come for me. This is Frantic Pink Cheek Color by Tom Ford. And I just don't see the hype of this. It's really, really light. You can barely see it. It's a pretty color, but I just don't get the hype of it. I was really disappointed when I got it. I need to retry it and just see, but I just don't see the hype for the price. So the last product I'm going to mention in my 2020 regrets, we're supposed to be keeping these to 20 products. I hope I haven't gone over. I may have. But anyway, the last product I'm going to mention is the Melt 420 palette. I was so excited whenever this came out. I was just about on top of the world. I absolutely love the color story. It is just grunge city green. Love it. But unfortunately, if you are a Melt lover, you will know that sometimes Melt's formulas are really, when they are good, there is nothing better. But when they are bad, you have to work your butt off to get them to work. And this is just one of those palettes that just doesn't work so well. So, you know, would I have eventually purchased the 420 palette? Sure I would, because I am a Melt fiend at heart. But I definitely, because of the quality, could have waited and got it on a discount. I was so disappointed in that palette. Definitely disappointed in paying full price for that palette. What are your product regrets for the year? Did you purchase anything and just had your heart broken? I know I have. I know it's only makeup, but for a makeup enthusiast, that's the way it goes. And I can't get away from that smell of the Becca Ignite. I tell you what, Becca stinks sometimes. I mean, oh, like sometimes you just want to, you know, run over Becca with a big old truck. Just, oh God, stinks so bad. But anyway, let me know your product regrets for the year down in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you about that. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would love if you would take the opportunity to click on the big red subscribe button. If you are here from one of the other lovely ladies' channels, hi, my name is Jeannie, and I am probably the mama of the group, but I'm the old lady of the group, but we do a lot of fun things over here on this channel, and we do unboxings, makeup reviews, new makeup, old makeup. We just have a ball here. So if you would like to subscribe, we would so love to have you as part of the Unfiltered 50s family. I do lots of different things over here on my channel and would love to have you join in. Just click the big red subscribe button down below to become a part of this group over here. And I look so forward to seeing you in my next video. But until then, smooches everybody. Bye till next time.